So we're actually, what we're doing is we're looking at a new format for our college outcome report, and this is the report that shows where students are actually graduating from by what high school they attended. And we're going to show now, unlike before, we're going to have the information about not only our community colleges, but also our technical colleges. And I think, again, with many of you here as CTC specialists, I think you'll be very interested to be able to track and see how many students are actually getting those certificates and associate degrees and where they're earning them. So that's going to be included. And then if we look down at the total, and we don't have this one set up to freeze panes yet, we'll go ahead and do that. But if you look at the total, and we'll look for the first one. Again, it's similar. We can show who's immediately enrolled. We can see the degrees that students have earned all the way across, and we're going to have new columns that will show whether for a total degrees earned. So not just separated out by certificate, associate, and bachelor's, but earned any kind of a degree or certificate, which I think is a helpful metric to have. And Lee-Hong, go ahead.
A couple of feedback I'm looking for from the audience is, right now, I think this 3 column, the total now is totally, you can add them together and actually get you the total, which I think for me, as someone who write the report, that is a good thing for me to validate. Otherwise, I keep thinking, why this is in 4, here I got 6. So this is actually now you can validate it yourself. The other thing that, this format, here is the bachelor degree where they got their bachelor degree. Here is actually the associate and the certificate. We have 2 separate columns right now. I'm looking for your feedback on whether or not that's really the best way of presenting it. And now these 2 columns are new, if compared to I think that what you have been looking at the previous version. Now, my boss and I we've been talking about this, and we thought this would be a good information to share. This is actually part of this. So 20 people who got a bachelor degree also got associate.
Okay. I'm sorry, I misunderstood that.
So
Got it.
that's how we actually label the column. But
thank
you
you.
tell me whether or not it's useful, or actually you want to see information differently. We want this information to be useful for you, right?
I think it's great. It's really useful.
Yes.
Is there a way to separate out the BS and the BA?
I can look it up. So I'm actually.
And that's actually something we don't normally do, because what you'll see, and Jose's here from Academic Affairs, sometimes it'll be a very similar degree. It's just what the institution decides to use to call it. So that's not something that I'm sure would provide a lot of information.
Science specialists, the way to track
Mm-hmm.
particular students through a particular high school.
Yeah.
And see where they were strongest.
Okay.
Whether the high school was working towards STEM or whether they were working towards.
Okay. I mean, we can look actually at BSs and see what they're linked to, and BAs, and that's something we could definitely explore.
And did you say if they got a certificate and they earned an associate's, that they're under the associates?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this Lee-Hong is basically, and this is hot off the presses, this is basically so that you'll have a way to tease out, because we're removing that, which we had in the old report, to tease out if someone did get another degree beforehand.